A new study looks at the female body from a woman's perspective. Researcher used eye tracking technology to explore how healthy, confident women behave while gazing at another woman's body. Although women looked at the waist and hip regions the most, it was also found that the more a woman was satisfied with a particular area of her body, the less likely she was to gaze at that region on the model. This study was conducted by Amelia Kundal and Kungro at the University of Lincoln, who asked 33 female heterosexual psychology undergrads to strap on eye tracking technology while gazing at multiple female avatars, reports Christian Jarrett with the British Psychological Society. These computer-generated images were designed to have different body types, ranging from size 6 to size 18 based on UK dress sizes, and they were either sporting tight-fitting or loose clothing. The faces of 4 Caucasian models were chosen to represent each dress size, reads the study, published in the journal Psychological Research. Each model was of a similar age, had the same hairstyle and similar facial expression with no distinctive facial or body markings, and was presented twice with different clothing style of the 4 models. 2 were viewed at a full-body frontal view, and 2 at a 45 degrees full-body mid-profile view. In total, 56 body images were created for testing. Each participant was then asked to rate each of the avatars on attractiveness and make a guess about the avatar's dress size. Researcher also instructed subjects to rate their own body satisfaction separately for face, breast, waist, hips, arms, and legs. They were then given a series of questions that asked about how much they compare their own physical appearance to others, and the team also took each of the women's body mass index, dress, and cup size. The results were found to be consistent with previous research, which is that most women spend more time looking at the waist and hip region of other women's bodies. After that, the team found that the women spent an equal amount of time looking at the avatar's head, upper body, and legs, and the least amount was spent gazing at the arms. However, they also discovered that the more a woman was satisfied with a particular area of their body, the less likely they were to gaze at that area on the model. When it came to attractive ratings, the slimmer avatars were given higher scores, and women who were a size 18 were rated the least attractive. However, the researchers pointed out that thinner is not necessarily more attractive, as they found that a size 6 was rated less attractive than 8, 10, and 12, but it was seen on par with size 14 feet. The subjects gave slimmer women the same attractive ratings regardless if they were dressed in tight-fitting or loose clothing, but they also deemed the avatars of being a size 12 as more attractive. And the women also suggests the size 12 models had a smaller dress size when they were shown in loose clothing. What Kundal and Guo found that did not coincide with previous research is that they did not find a no link between subjects' own body satisfaction or their body size and the time spent looking at the avatars that they deemed more or less attractive. These findings suggest that there is a lack of either a harmful or self-protective bias. The team believes that this was found because participants had healthy below-average BMIs and were confident in the way they looked. In relation to social comparison theory, it seems that in our sample of healthy young women, self-satisfaction with a body region means the need for comparing that region is reduced, and thus gaze is allocated at the neighboring body areas that are also informative for body attractiveness and size assessment, especially when viewing the preferred body image. Researchers wrote, the team also found participants with a smaller chest size spent less time looking at the chest area of the avatars. It seems having a smaller chest size may result in an unconscious avoidance of viewing other women's chest area, possibly to preserve self-esteem, reads the study.